Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1. We present about the challenge of online classes among public university students during COVID-19. My name is Nur Farahin binti Muhammad Zafir and my matric number is 261361. My group member are Nur Siti Zawani binti Ismail, matric number 262155, Nur Ayuni binti Muhammad Azlan, 263574, Nur Hidayah binti Khairul Umur, 263626. Our table of content have introduction, related work, methodology purpose, finding, and conclusion. Introduction. Coronavirus, or known as COVID-19 disease, is defined as a new coronavirus disease that occurred in China in December 2019. This virus was first detected by World Health Organization (WHO) in Wuhan, People's Republic of China. The virus is spread by cough, sneeze, or it may also be spread out by touching a surface with the virus on it. Malaysia have taken prevention by using the Movement Control Order (MCO) to prevent the virus from spreading more. The Ministry of Higher Education announced teaching and learning activity by all public and private institutes in Malaysia will be conducted in an online platform until the end of December 2020. Since that, it started to give hard impact to all people, especially for the education system in Malaysia. Most of the universities have decided to make online classes or e-learning to prevent physical contact between student and the lecturer. Since all students need to learn in online platform, we want to study about the challenge that students face in online classes during COVID-19. Our aim of this study are to determine the challenge and obstacle of online learning during COVID-19 pandemic among public universities. Second, to determine the issues of online classes that are more likely to challenge students' intention to online during COVID-19. Third, to recommend the possible strategies to curb challenge facing online classes in public university during COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia. We have three related work from previous researchers. First, COVID-19. Second, online classes. And third, challenge online classes during COVID-19. Based on L. Mishra, COVID-19 is referred to as a pandemic due to seriousness and description as the biggest global health crisis. For online classes, according to W. Hassan, online classes or online learning is a teaching and learning that delivered through digital platform. For challenge online classes during COVID-19, mostly from previous researchers like Alam A, write that challenges that faced by students during online learning are about internet connection, experience using online learning tools, technical issue, and time management problems.
My name is Nur Ayuni binti Muhammad Azlan. My matric number is 263574. So I would like to present the methodology purpose of our research. We have three methodology purpose. For the first step is literature review. So we just review the previous article that related to our topic, which is the challenge of online classes among public university students during COVID-19. We are using the publish or various software tools to find the related article that released in year 2019 to 2020. These papers have been evaluated in a variety of categories, which is research purpose, result, findings, and methodology. After that, we just make a questionnaire as a data collection for our research. Data were collected using modified questionnaire from previous study, which is our baseline paper. And we are using the Google Form as a platform to do the questionnaire. After that, we just blast the link of Google Form to random students from different public university in Malaysia through the website. This questionnaire involved around 30 respondents. Based on the questionnaire, we divided it into three parts of section. For the first section is respondents demographic. This section have a 7 question. And for the second section is the challenge of online classes among public university students during COVID-19. This section have a 4 aspect with 4 statement each of aspect. And this section also we using the 5 level Likert scale to measure the answer, which is strongly disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. The next step is descriptive analysis. So this analysis is to analyze the answer and the information that given by the respondent in the questionnaire. So this analysis is intended to measure the frequency. So it involves the percentage, frequency, and total sum of the respondent. So overall, the methodology purpose is important to show how often something occurs and respond is given. Next, I would like to pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurida binti Karomo and my entry number is 263626. So I will present about the findings. There are 3 sections in our questionnaire, which is section A, section B, and section C. First, we go to the section A, which is the respondent demographic. For this part, we ask our respondent to fill in their email with their university student email. Why we do this? Because we want to prevent the fraud. The most respondent that answer our question A is from University Utara Malaysia with 14 respondents. Next, the University Malaysia Perlis with 3 respondents. Next, University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, University Malaysia Kelantan, University Teknologi Mara, and University Sains Malaysia with 2 respondents. University Malaya, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, University Malaysia Sabah, University Tun Hussein Malaysia, and University Malaysia Terengganu with 1 respondent. Next, we ask about their gender. So the most gender that answer our questionnaire is female with 17 respondents and male 13 respondents. We also ask about their age. The most respondent that answer our question is from 22 to 25 years old with 28 respondents and only 2 respondents with 18 to 21 years old. Next, race. The most race the most respondent that answer our question is from Malay with 28 respondents and from Chinese and Indian with 1 respondent only. So we also ask our respondent what their semester currently in. The most that answer our questionnaire was in semester 5 with 25 respondents and only 4 respondents from semester 3. Next, the university. We has distributed our questionnaire to 20 university, but only 11 university that answer our questionnaire, which is University Utara Malaysia, University Malaysia Perlis, University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, University Malaysia Kelantan, University Teknologi Mara, University Sains Malaysia, University Malaya, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, University Malaysia Sabah, University Tun Hussein Malaysia, and University Malaysia Terengganu. And the last question that we ask to our respondent is where they are currently staying now. So the most respondent answer they are in hometown with 26 of respondent and only 4 respondents from campus. Next, I will pass to my friends.
My name is Nurse A201 and my metric number is 262155. Now I will explain about section B, the challenges of online classes among public university students during COVID-19. This is the first main of aspect, which is internet network aspect. For the first statement, the internet access area at my current place is in poor condition. most of the respondent was neutral to this statement because some of them has a good condition of internet access and some of them has a poor condition of internet access. For second statement, I cannot afford to subscribe to the internet access. Most of the respondents do not agree with this statement because most of them afford to subscribe to the internet access. For the third statement, I find it hard to find internet access at my places. Most of the respondents was neutral to this statement because some of them find it was easier to find the internet access and some of them find it was kind of hard for them to find the internet access. And for last statement, upload and download the learning material in my current place area is in poor condition, and most of the respondent was neutral to this statement because some of them found it was easier for them to upload and download learning material, and some of them feel kind of hard for them to upload and download learning material to the online portal. And for the second aspect is ICT knowledge. For the first statement, I have no skills in using ICT tools during online classes. Most of the students were balanced toward this statement because some of them agree that they do not have any skill in using ICT tool, and some of them do not agree that they do not have skill in using ICT tools because they maybe have a skill, some of the skill in using the ICT tools during online classes. And for the second statement, I feel less confident when using online classes such as WebEx, Zoom, Google Meet, and etc. Most of the respondents agree with this statement because they feel less confident when using online classes too. For the third statement, I always face obstacles when using ICT tool because of my knowledge. Most of the respondents agree they face a lot of obstacles when using ICT tool because of their knowledge. And the last statement is I rarely use ICT for online classes which are less than 5 times a week. Most of the respondents do not agree with this statement because in current situation, most of the students really need to use ICT tools to going through with the online classes. For the third aspect is easy to use response aspect. For the first statement, I find during online classes a bit difficult for me to ask a lecturer for a topic that I don't understand. Most of the students agree with this statement because they feel a lot of difficulty to ask the lecturer on the topic that they really don't understand. And for the second statement, I find the online classes tool quite difficult to use. Most of the respondents agree with this statement because it was difficult for them to use the online classes tool during online classes. And for the third statement, I have trouble in online classes when it comes to group work. Most of the respondents agree that they face a lot of trouble when it comes to the group work. For the last statement, I find it very difficult to submit assignment. Most of the respondents do not agree with this statement because they feel it was easier for them actually to submit the assignment during online learning classes. And for the last aspect is motivation aspect. For the first statement, I have no passion for online classes. Most of the students agree that they do not have passion for online classes. And for the second statement, I cannot focus by following online classes. Most of the students also agree they cannot focus to follow the online classes during current situation. And for the third statement, I find learning through online classes very challenging. Most of the students agree with this statement because they feel it was challenging for them to adapt with this version of online classes in current situation. And for the last statement is I need someone to guide me through online classes. Most of the students agree that they really need someone to guide them through online classes in current situation of COVID-19 pandemic. That's all for me. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Thank you, Wani. Now, I will continue with the session C, which is respondent recommendation to face the challenges of online classes during COVID-19. The most recommendation that we get from our respondent is government should provide the initiative to supply the internet data to the students. It is because many students cannot afford to buy internet data because of the price. We know that the price of the internet is quite expensive. When we were in university, the Wi-Fi is provided to us, but when we are at home, we have to buy the data with our own money. Next, the lecturer also must make a variety of way to teaching in the online classes. This is because students will feel bored if they have the same way of learning. So, the lecturer can do many activities in the classes such as Kahoot games. Next, students also must be prepared physically and mentally. This is because when they are prepared for the physically and mentally, they can adapt the online learning method with effective. Last but not least, student and lecturer should have an understanding between them. The lecturer should understand their students, and the student also cannot take advantage of the kindness of the lecturer. Now, I will pass to my friends. Thank you.
For the conclusion, overall challenge has given a big impact in the learning method of academic institutions in Malaysia. Although online learning is helpful to reduce COVID-19 to spread more, but it is not effective as conventional learning. So we suggest that all students and lecturers should be encouraged and take this problem as a challenge that we need to face together. And the student also should always be excited and motivated to respond in online classes with all their efforts. And the last but not least, we hope this research can be used as a future reference for other researchers who may wish to conduct similar research in the future. So that's all from us. Thank you.